Hey everybody, welcome again. So I was literally seconds away from taking my nap because I do work at night. Wanted to nap before I got up and worked. And wouldn't you know, Foodie Beauty is live. Now I got some time before I can go to bed, take my nap, and get up from my job. So I'm going to go ahead and react to her live now while it's in progress. So we are about 5 minutes behind, but we'll quickly catch up. Foodie is talking about the fact that French Fry Girl revealed that she has the Beezer spray, and Frenchie revealed that the Beezer spray stinks. And she's got some thoughts about that. So I just want to go ahead and cover the live while it's going on. And that way it's done. I don't have to do it tomorrow. So let's just do that, shall we? I don't know what she's going to say. I have no idea. But usually it's the same old crap anyway, so who cares? Let's just do this doggone thing. As I said, we're behind, so the chat may not match, but we'll quickly catch up. If she gets boring, I'll just skip ahead until we're in real time. So let's do this thing, shall we? Let's do it.
Dog chases his tail. Are you mad about Beezer spray? Okay, I know. I've seen some comments. People. So I found out that somebody must have sent somebody the Beezer spray. Hi, baby. I'm not mad, but I
Yes, she is.
will say that she's full of crap. And to me, it's just funny. Like it's another level of obsession. Like every single thing I have, she has to try to get something of it. She had to try to get the Jafar ring. Like why?
And she used that for a giveaway.
Hi Carolina, ready set babies.
You didn't get the ring and keep it. She used it for a giveaway.
And yeah, my ring is in the other room. Hi Joel. Elizabeth, your membership icon should be there if you're a member. Oh, I got rid of the budget beezing a while ago.
Yeah, because you don't want people to get away with just paying a cheap price for membership. You want to get as much as possible, but yet you won't do content worth paying the $4 or $5 in membership for.
Hi S. The ring was for a giveaway. Yeah, that's so stupid. Like honestly, like that's completely just proves your channel is completely obsessive about me only. It's so weird. So, Kay Bella, welcome to Very Important Pieces. Reset Bees. Um, but she's obviously obtained this Beezer spray for no other purpose than to try to defame more and more. Like, of course.
Actually, you know what, Chantal? Listen, you and Salah, you both made a big deal about the Beezer spray. You guys were just toting it up, saying, oh, yeah, we've got this business. We've got the Beezer spray. It's so successful. So, of course, everybody is curious, what does the Beezer spray smell like? So you were acting like it was a body spray when all actuality, it's just like a budget version of Febreze. It's meant for fabrics. It's not even supposed to be on the human body. So yeah, everybody's curious. What does this stuff smell like? And Frenchie said in a community post, it stinks so bad she put it outside of her house.
She's already saying it smells. Blah blah blah. It's not full to the brim. I mean, it's just all stupid things. And
Well, you know what? Anything that is not made in a warehouse, there's no permits, there's no nothing. It's just cheaply made stuff. I can't imagine that it would smell very good.
it's like, of course she's gonna say it smells bad. Like, but you're forgetting, FFG, that I met you in person, so I know what you smell like. So anything that smells remotely nice is.
You said that Frenchie smelled good, that she smelled like, is it Mango Tango detergent? And she said you smelled like cheap body spray and sweat. So I would rather smell like detergent, nice smelling detergent liquid, than cheap body spray and sweat.
It's going to smell foreign to you. I don't blame you. You smell like an ashtray from like an old forgotten ashtray in an abandoned Motel 6. That's what you smell like.
Ma'am, there you go, putting down the Motel 6 again. But yet, if you went back to Canada, you might end up in a motel room that's worse than a Motel 6. I've showed you guys pictures of the Motel 6. They have nice rooms. But if she ever went back to Canada, where's she going to go? Mom don't want her at her house. I mean, who wants a 500-pound problem in their house? Nobody. So if she went back to Canada, where is she going to go? Probably to a motel. And knowing Chantal and her history with cheap, sleazy, disgusting motel rooms, she would end up in one.
And you said I smell good, so you can't retract that now. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, maybe you should spray it. Yeah, you could use it as an air freshener too. So yay, thank you guys for joining the VIB. Yeah, like honestly, like YouTube takes like 50%, like 30%. And if your membership is like 99 cents, it's like.
So that's why she took away the budget beezing, because she did the numbers. She enticed people to buy memberships because people are going to be okay with spending $1 a month. But then she did the math. So YouTube does take 30% of whatever you make, whether it's Google AdSense, whether it's super stickers, super chats, membership signups, they do take 30% right off the top. So if it's $1 membership per month, she's only getting 70 cents. So Chantal, she always wants more money. She always needs more money. So she enticed people to sign up with more memberships with the budget beezing, but she really wants that $3, $5 membership instead.
You know what I mean? Hi, Southern Mountain Girl. I'm so sorry, J. You'll be in my prayers. Yeah, of course she said I smelled. No, she said I didn't smell too bad. I remember that from her stream. Of course she's gonna say that. Are you gonna actually take?
Okay, y'all pay attention to the numbers. Y'all look at the bottom of the screen. Look how many people are watching Chantal. 563. Compared to the numbers that French Fry Girl has, when she does a live, she'll easily get 2,000 or 3,000 people in the door. This should be a sign to you, Chantal, a signal that your content is boring. You can't even get 1,000 people in your room and you're a 92K channel. Shameful.
The word of somebody whose sole purpose in life is to try to destroy my life. Seriously. She tried.
Ma'am, nobody is out to destroy your life. Nobody has to. You're doing a fine job of that on your own. Nobody has to destroy you. You're destroying yourself. You're hurting yourself. Why does anybody have to lift a finger to hurt you when you go out of your way, inside and out, to hurt yourself?
She took my cat.
You gave your cat away. Next lie.
Like she's seriously insane. Like insane. Hi, Dream. The Beezer spray is an upgrade for FFG. Yeah, exactly. She smells like we are working on making the merch of Foodie Beauty themed little mini sprays of different scents, Arabic scents.
Now, wait a minute. So with the Beezer spray, it was only available locally, which means anybody who was a Beezer that wanted to buy it couldn't even buy it. And I've always questioned, why make a Beezer spray if your Beezers can't have access to it? It makes no sense. Now they're talking about making little miniature sprays. How are they going to get it to people? Because they're in Kuwait. I would think that, shipping would be mad expensive. The shipping might actually be more than the spray is actually worth. Plus, Chantal, something you should know, when you're making a product that is going to go inside the body or on the body, you got to go through all kinds of permits. You got to list the ingredients. There's all kinds of stuff you have to do. So, there's a whole lot of steps you got to take, and I'm sure you and Salah are not going to take them. This is just you dreaming out loud and acting like you've got something going on when you've got nothing going on.
The Beezer spray is rose vanilla scented with a bit of amber, so it smells a bit Arabic. But if you like Vera Wang, and who cares what color it is, it's pink, it's rose. Obviously, it's going to be pink. What do you want it to be? If it was clear, they would say it looks like water. So there's no winning with these people, so they're totally not credible. It's just another indication of how stupidly effing obsessed she is. Male kofta.
I'm sorry. If you make perfumes or anything that goes on your body, you want to know what's in it and how much. because there might be people watching this react right now. You might have an allergy to something, and you want to make sure you're not putting something on your body that might cause an allergic reaction. So the Beezer spray, I looked at that bottle. There's no list of ingredients. What exactly is in the Beezer spray and how much? They might get away with selling that locally, but once you start shipping it to people, you got to make sure it's safe.
Yes, I had that before. There will be worldwide shipping, but you guys will have to pay some shipping. So we're trying. That's why we're trying to look into ways because he just sells in Kuwait. And at the end of the day, like at least like people will say it looks cheap. There's a reason for the plastic bottles. Um,
Yeah, because you're cheap.
it's not uncommon for sprays to look like that here, and they're practical because a lot of people use sprays in mosques, and if they spill over or something, they don't break. So it's just it's also practical. Yeah, Stan, you're Middle Eastern, um, so you guys will get to smell all these things yourselves. But anyway, whoever bought that, thanks for supporting the business. And he's doing well enough that we can buy a new car and a new afford a nice new place.
That's because you're buying all that stuff. He's not buying it. When exactly does he have time to work if he's there with you all the time? He has to go get your food. He can't go out and do anything himself. When he goes out, he has to show where he's at. When can he work? You are so against the men in your life working. You don't want the men in your life to be independent so they can stand on their own and not have to deal with you. You're not going to allow that. You're always wanting a system of codependency where the men in your life are dependent on you and your money because that means they can't escape you.
And everything. And if you're going to say, if the zombies are going to say, well, you bought those things with your own money, but
Yep.
then in the next sentence, their hive queen will say, they're broke. So which one is it? Am I broke?
It's a little bit of both, I think. You're buying things with that money to give to Salah, and because you are broke. How about that? Does that make sense, Chantal? The money you used to spend on trips to the dispensary and tremendous amounts of junk food, now you're using it to keep Salah happy because rent-a-husbands are very expensive, aren't they? You did say all he has to do is fake love me. Well, fake love is expensive, and it's an expense you have to keep paying versus real love that's free and it's freely given. See, the difference between real and fake?
Or am I buying my own things? If I'm broke, how am I affording a car and a nice new apartment?
You're buying the nice new apartment and the car and the laptop. To afford these things, you have to eat the cheapest junk. That's how. You're eating cheap junk so that you could treat him to whatever he wants.
And everything else, take out every day, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? Going traveling, all of these things that you never will get to do in your life. So,
How do you know that? How do you know what we're doing over here? You're making assumptions about reactors and the audience. Oh, I'm doing all these things that you can't do. Well, what exactly are you doing, Chantal? You went to Kuwait to do what? To sit in an apartment and eat. You go nowhere. You do nothing. You rely on Salah for everything. And by the way, ma'am, relying on somebody that much for everything to be there at every moment is unhealthy. It's toxic. It's suffocating. It is. It's not healthy to be that wrapped around somebody and not have a life of your own.
anyway, or have the balls to even show yourself doing these things. Everything she does is only her word. There's no action at all. It's so ironic that she judges me for these things, but she doesn't even she's on a diet. She doesn't show anything. No weigh-in, no proof of anything.
Ma'am, you're over there eating diet food, and in the next breath, you're confessing how you ate the diet food, and then you had a moment of overeating afterwards. So that diet food's not helping you very much, is it? Yet you're going to try to criticize somebody else for trying to be healthy? Before you become a judge of something or someone, you need to get your act together first.
The Beezer spray stinks. Okay, there's no proof of you even trying it.
Well, you know what? Going by the past history, where you lived in a villa with fruit flies and moldy pots and just smells of every kind that were awful everywhere. Would anybody ever trust Chantal to know what smells good anymore? Because I think she's nose blind. I really do. I would not trust this woman to know what smells good or try to sell me a perfume or a body spray. No.
Um, I don't have BBJ. No proof. No proof of anything. So it's just like her word is shit. Elizabeth Nirvana, welcome to Very Important Beezer Bees. Thank you for rebeezing. Broke compared to what I used to make. There was a small period of time where I made that much money. And
yeah, during the Natter arc, that's when you made the most money. And for the record, just for information, uh, the holiday months are when those of us that are YouTube content creators, uh, the amount that you get paid per 1,000 views goes up a bit. So the holidays are always a bit better for us as content creators. So that's when she made the most money with the whole Natter arc. She was streaming 6 to 10 hours a day every single freaking day to the point where it's so hard to keep up. I was just going crazy trying to keep up with Chantal. But that's when she made the money. 6 to 10 hour live streams a day every single day for over a year versus now when she barely live streams and she puts out these really short videos. Yeah, I'm sure the money has gone down quite a bit.
And who cares? I mean, I don't need that amount of money now. Obviously, making more money is nice, but it's not my sole focus in life. And nobody knows my financials. You're not my financial advisor. You're not my bank. You're not my doctor. So nobody lives here. You know what I mean? Exactly, Kel's bells. That's another point. Not everyone likes the same scents, you know? So maybe she just doesn't like the smell, but who cares? Like, as if anyone from here is going to care what a fucktard from Motel 6.
It's so lovely how a woman who claims to be a newly reverted Muslim woman is using the F word. That is really coming out of her mouth during a live stream. She claims to be doing better. She claims to be changing her ways, and yet we're seeing this kind of behavior. Tell me again how you've changed, Chantal. I need an explanation about how you've changed. Because I'm still seeing the same Chantal I've ever seen. I don't see a different person in front of me. You're claiming to be a Muslim woman, and yet you've got these foul words just falling out of your mouth at light speed.
Cares like the review, like these are popular scents here. And again, his business does well. Hi, Trisha.
His business is you, and you are a full time job.
You're still bawling, don't lie. We do well for ourselves. Money is not everything, Tiffany. Exactly. Hi, Allison. Yeah, if I don't give any attention, I know that's the thing. I think I have one more video talking about something I wanted to bring up, then a mukbang where I mentioned some things, and then I'm just gonna try to focus on my life, you know. Even if she did like it, she would never admit it. Exactly. She's probably gonna wear it. It stinks. I had to throw it outside. Really? Like being overly dramatic. Please. I love it.
Well, you know what I've noticed, Chantal? In the past, you were a big lover of body sprays. You love to wear the body sprays. Now that I'm thinking about it, you have the Beezer spray. We never see you putting the Beezer spray on. We never see you using it. Interesting. So you have this Beezer spray you say that smells really good, but yet we never see you putting it on yourself. Why is that?
The fishy buck smell. Yeah. All of the sprays we have in our house are mostly finished because I spray them all the time. I love them. Julia. She's such a beezer. It's crazy when she has the zoomies. She freaks out, runs around. Hi Ted. Hey, how are you doing? Hi babe. She's truly butthurt that you don't have to work a factory job like she does to support herself. Yeah, well, or I don't have to steal cats to make money. I don't have
Nobody stole anything.
Have to make up rumors and lies and be hateful and entertain my haters for money. Yeah, she's insanely obsessed. Like, how did she spend Valentine's Day again? In Cornwall, where I was, hanging out with my ex best friend. Like,
And why are you taking observation notes on where FFG goes and how she spends her time? Why does that bother you so much, Chantal? What do you care what she was doing on Valentine's Day or any day? See, you're telling on yourself. That's what I love about you. You tell on yourself. You say, I don't care about these haters. I hate FFG. And yet you're talking like you watch every single thing on her channel because you do.
you cannot tell me she's not obsessed. Now she has her grubby little sausage fingers on the Beezer spray, and she thinks I seen all the comments like rage income.
You know, the funny thing is, when I saw that Frenchie had the Beezer spray, I was talking to people as soon as I saw it. I'm like, Foodie rage incoming in 3, 2, 1, and here we are. I knew Chantal would not be able to resist doing a live and going off about it.
Coming, wage incoming. Like immature, most immature people I ever met in my life. And that's coming from me, someone who used to fart on camera for a laugh.
You still do. Oh my God. Did she just say that? Someone who used to fart on camera. You just farted on camera in Kuwait, in your kitchen, and you didn't want Salah to know, so you lied to him. But you thought that was the funniest thing. You haven't laughed like that in so long, Chantal. So you're still the same person underneath the abaya and the hijab. You haven't changed a bit. Because if you had changed, you would have been mad embarrassed. But you were giggling, you were laughing, you were having a good time. And the whole fart situation, it's been happening quite a bit. So are you just trying to bring back some elements of how you used to act to your channel for the sake of the nostalgia of yourself and your viewers? It kind of seems like it.
you know. But at least farting doesn't destroy people's lives, just their nostrils. Thank you. Yeah, factory workers an honest day's work, exactly. But yeah. So you could be rich, they'll say you're poor. Anything I say, they'll be contrary. Yeah. And I have to learn that, somebody, I don't know, some loser from here sent her the spray. Like, if you're an FFG fan, you're a supporter of like all of the shit she's done and said, then you're disgusting, honestly. I'm smoking a vape. It's a vape. If you want to go home, do you have your passport? Yeah. I have my passport, which is valid for another, yeah, ghost face. Some of them are just stupid. Some commentary channels are not bad. But I think commentary is very important, but I don't think that what she does is commentary. She doesn't have the brain power in the first place to make an actual like critical thought. I'm gonna play Sims Floss maybe tomorrow. She sprays it on her pillow so she can dream of you. Yeah, at least I don't have to be a weird stalker. Um, so
Says the person with 150 sock accounts because she's determined to lurk around in the community and see what's going on and see who's talking about her. This person who runs around on Kiwi Farms, YouTube, and Twitter looking for any mention about her.
anyways, what was I saying? I'm out of it because uh I don't know, I just get days where I'm like, it's the depression. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down. I don't know if it's like like not manic, but you know what I mean. I'm sorry to hear that Jay died. I hope you're okay. It's actually the complete opposite. Yeah, it's insane. Exactly. It's insane. It's just insanity. You sold the whole amount of the Beezer perfume? No way. Hi, Rosemary's. That's cool. So I was thinking for merch, something nice like a nice little package, like a see-through um holster or some kind of bag, like maybe a gift bag or something from their company. And little individual, he has these little sampler size things. And when
Okay, regarding the merch, Chantal, if you had done merch back in your heyday, when everybody was watching your channel, when you had a lot of people watching you, you would have made bank. But that time has passed. It's been gone. That ship came into the harbor and it took off because you were sitting on the side eating a nashi and you weren't paying attention. What's the point of doing merch now? Your channel is on the decline. And considering your history of promising things to people but not delivering, why would anybody trust you to buy merch from you and Salah? Knowing you and knowing Salah, you guys have come up with the cheapest thing, the most tacky thing to make into merch and charge a bunch of money for it because nothing quality is going to come out of you because you guys are concerned with making some quality merchandise and offering it for sale, something you can stand behind and be proud of and say, I made that and it's good stuff. No, you're going to find the cheapest thing you could find and go, here's my merch. It's going to be cheaply made. It's going to look disgusting and it's probably going to fall apart. So forget the merch idea. That's something that would take work and we know how you feel about work.
whenever there's a new scent, he brings it home to try it, just for me to smell it. So I think that little individually themed, like there's one Beezer that will be there. Also, what else? I got to think of like funny themed tree lady. Imagine something like this. Maybe one called Julia, and it will be super like French inspired, nice spray or something like this. We can think of something, you know.
By the way, Chantal, a little something that I know about mailing stuff out because I used to sell things on eBay. When it comes to things like liquids, you have to wrap that special. You got to ship that special. And the shipping is a little bit more expensive, but you have to make sure it is sealed up tight and it cannot leak. So you're talking about selling like little versions of the Beezer sprays. Are you and Salah going to take the time to make sure that it's packaged up in such a way that it won't leak? Because I don't think you will. I think it'll be too much work for the both of you.
Yeah, we only in Kuwait for now, but she's super cute. Thank you. Sell poop for merch. I bet you people would buy it. Where do you sell perfume? Just there's some stores in here that he sells to, and like clients. Tramp Beaver. Hi, Fernanda. Cellophane bags. Yeah, hot tea. Exactly. Do you think it was Allah that sent her the perfume? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. But that's a good theory, Tracy. That's actually like a really good theory. It could be. It could be. Hey, Gabriel. Carolina. Oh, your mama played a snippet of the stream. Yeah, I created a Sims that looked like I think it's as similar as it could get for me, other than making me fatter, of course, by like 100 pounds. Oh, don't cry, Jade.
Yeah, even in the Sims you used a filter.
Dot, we're here for you. Stay mad, babies. I gotta make more songs too.
No, you don't. Please spare us that torture.
Rat face. We need to have a spray called Rat Face. Don't laugh, I'm serious. That's disgusting. She probably paid him to send it to her. I don't know. I couldn't imagine caring enough about somebody to make a whole channel about them, negative or good, it doesn't matter.
She's just big mad over there because she has her channel that she's had for 5 years. Frenchie's had her channel for I think 1, maybe 2 years, and she already makes double or triple what Chantal makes, and she just reacts to Chantal. She's just big mad about that.
It's you know, I guess it's publicity for me in a way. I'm smoking the pocket sheesh, yeah. Smule comeback era. Smule. Karma. Oh yeah, we should make one called Karma. I'll think of some brilliant things. Talk to us, yeah, J Dot. What did you have for dinner? Hot sauce mustache, Tiffany. She is sick, Floss. Yeah. Howie bees. No, Macbeth. Yeah,
I'll make a FFG perfume called what?
karma.
Karma. And
Why is he even talking? Salah, why are you even talking, bro? You got so much to say about FFG. Why are you even talking? Just walk out of the room and go play a game or something.
the scent will be mixed with khara and pee. Khara means shit.
Yeah, that means poop in Arabic. You can tell he doesn't like her. Well, can you blame him? I mean, come on. There's no such thing as karma in Islam. That's true, Susie Q. But there is something similar, not the actual karma, but there is a system of, you know, is like Muslims believe that basically the same concept, like what you put out, you're gonna get back. You know, it's amazing that people put people on this planet, not just anybody, like all of the wrongdoings are gonna come back to us. You know.
Yeah, it's called consequences. And you've been running from yours for years. You've always managed to pivot out of tight corners you put yourself in, but sometimes consequences, they catch up with you, Chantal, and a lot of yours are catching up with you now. So even though you like to try to blame the reaction channels for the things going on with you, you like to say they're after me, they're attacking me, I have to defend myself. Are we attacking you? Or is it the fact that you're just dealing with the consequences of your own choices and your own actions?
That's just how it is. We had Nashi and Twisty Misty. I'd buy a karma bottle for my ex. The Sims Bees. You guys had fun, Greta? I'm happy you guys had fun. Um I had fun too, but it's a learning, a learning process for me. Chef Salt Baker. Welcome to Loyalty Beezer. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Appreciate peace. I'm gonna make some really cool emojis for you guys. FFG is a liar. Show it in your hand on a live and show your chins, FFG. That's the thing. She has like no, no. What was I gonna say? Because I'm trying to. Oh, the super chat. She has no balls to show herself.
You know what I love about Chantal? I love how stupid she is. Because every time she talks about French Fry Girl on her channel during a live or in a video, all she's doing is providing content for Frenchie. You talk about somebody, they're going to talk about you. And when Frenchie talks about Chantal, she gets more people in her chat and she makes more money. And Chantal just has not figured that out yet. It just never occurred to her that she's helping Frenchie make more money. Stupid. So stupid. She just talks about Frenchie and then Frenchie talks about her and then it just keeps going back and forth. And every time she talks about Frenchie, all she's doing is promoting Frenchie. I don't know if she has ever considered that. This person that she says she does not like, she's promoting her. Because you can't talk about somebody, even someone that you don't like, without indirectly promoting them and what they're doing. People might wander over to Frenchie's channel and like what she's doing and become a sub. So you're helping her channel grow and you're helping her bank account grow, Chantal. Good job.
For me to drive legally, you would have to know my status here, and that's not something you're gonna know. Sorry. Oh, I think your message got accidentally cut out, Kina Bear. Yeah, you're right, Kina. Yeah, try at first maybe timing people out and then, blocking last resort. Hi, Iricarte. Thank you, Greta. Who does have balls?
Okay, this comment right here is from Chef Salt Baker. They love to react to people with issues, but those reaction channels allegedly care about mental health. Okay, I have some thoughts about that and I want to share them right now. So there's a lot of people in the community that we do care about mental health, and we talk about mental health, and we encourage everybody, if you have mental health issues, to please get help. Please take care of yourself. But when it comes to YouTube, if you're someone and you have a channel and you decide to talk about somebody else, another channel, perhaps in that community, perhaps in another community, when you do that, no matter what your issues may or may not be at the time, by talking about another person, especially in a negative, critical way, what you're saying at that moment is, I'm ready for a debate. I'm ready for a back and forth, possibly with that person. YouTube is an arena full of gladiators. And if you decide you want to have opinions or feelings or thoughts about another creator on YouTube, and you put out your thoughts, feelings, and opinions, you speak them out loud in the way of a reaction video or a live stream, you are inviting a back and forth with not just the viewers, but the person themselves. You're opening the door for them to respond back to you. And you're saying, I'm ready for that debate. No matter what's going on with you personally, you're ready for that debate. So if you don't want the debate, and if you're not ready for it, if you have some kind of issues or mental issues, don't open the door. Because if you point your sword at somebody, guaranteed somebody's going to point their sword back at you and say, okay, let's fight. Let's get into a duel. Let's get into a debate. Let's get it started.
Calls my bunny and they need to go. I'm tired of him. 4:30 a.m. I slept a lot today. I have weird sleeping hours. And you know what also? Cricket, yeah, it's hard. You're not eating after 6. We're not supposed to keep track of other people's karma. Yeah, I know, Tracy. It's okay. Yeah, I know, but I mean, hi, Beans Beezer. Can you be a mod? I don't need more right now, but hi, K Bella Beezer. Thank you, thank you. So my diet actually, so it's like we talked, we did everything finalized today, but actually everything is going to start Friday, and that the reason for that is actually because of Eid. Eid is like 3 days and it's starting soon, so everybody's preparing for Eid and everything. And this diet plan is not just like frozen pre-made meals. Like it's not it's freshly made. Like this dietitian, she's so nice. And she actually is going to tailor my, like she asked my preferences, my weight, my goals and stuff like that.
You know, all I hear from Chantal right now is excuses, 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 excuses. Oh, I can't do this because of that. I can't do that because of this. She was supposed to go to the gym. Then she complained that she hurt her back, even though she really didn't do anything where she could hurt her back. But that was the excuse of why she couldn't work out at the gym for like 4 or 5 days. Now she's saying, oh, I can't eat healthy because of the situation right here. Always finding excuses. Always saying she can't go to the gym, even though she's in an apartment building where they have a workout area in that building, along with a swimming pool. She could easily go swimming and burn some calories and get healthy if she wanted to. If you're ready to do something, you will find a way or ways and make it work. If you're not ready, you will completely avoid it. You'll sidestep it. You'll fly over it. You'll tunnel under it just because you don't want to do it.
And so she's preparing something for, like, she tailors the plans to the people. So like her clients. So she's going to deliver it on Thursday evening. And then Friday, I'll start with breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I'm going to have salads and one dessert with that. So it's starting Friday for sure, for sure. I know I was hoping to start today, So
No, you weren't. You just posted a video today of you're going to Starbucks and getting a sandwich as big as your freaking head. So what do you mean you were wanting to start today? You got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you went to Starbucks and got 2 sugary drinks and a sandwich as big as the continent of Canada. What do you mean you wanted to start today? No, you didn't.
but honestly, Eid basically is like a time for feasting. It's like I think it's like pretty much called like sacrificial feast. So I know like vegans are not going to want to hear this, but they like sacrifice a sheep or a lamb. I don't know. How do you say the word for belly? Kirsch? Kirsch? I think it's Kers. A kirsch? Yeah, in Arabic, big belly means kirsch. Right, babe? Kirsch. That's how you say belly. I asked I wanted to know the word, so I asked, oh, karsh. And if it's big belly, it's karsh kabir. Kabir means big. My goal weight is, I don't really, I just want to start. It's not just about goal weight. I just want to, like, I don't know, for the travel, maybe 50 pounds would be nice. That would really help.
You need to lose more than 50 pounds. When you started your channel, you were in the 300s. I would say, what, 350, 370, and you could move around and do things at 370. You're having a hard time moving around and doing anything because you're in the 500s. So you need to lose about 150, 200 pounds just so you can breathe better and move better, Chantal. 50 pounds ain't gonna do squat.
I didn't watch Destiny's live streams. I don't like drama like this. I hate it.
What? You don't like drama? What?
No diet today, no. Friday will be the official start date. And then, I mean, we're going to be having like a lot of, feasting going on for the next few days. No,
Oh, great. Just what Chantal needs and a reason to go wild. And you know she will.
I didn't. What happened, Rosemary? Oh, they called each other? Your mom's birthday's coming up in 3 months. Hi, kitty. So, if diets were easy, we'd all have our dream bodies. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of mental work. I mean, all fat people know pretty much what they need to do. It's just the doing it is hard. Oh, she brought me up. What did she say about me? I'll try to do a vlog, maybe an Eid vlog or something. I don't know. I'm not really that kind of person. Hi, kitty love. I mean, I defend myself, Iricarte, in drama, but that's the only time I get involved in drama. I don't like to. I don't have an ex person in my life that I just go and out everything to.
Anybody got a crowbar? I need a crowbar right now because my eyeballs are stuck in the back of my head because I've been rolling them so hard. I don't like drama, she says. I'm just defending myself, she says. Somebody give me a crowbar. I need to unstick my eyeballs. They're in the back of my skull.
I got in the tiff with Shannon because of what she did to me. She made a reaction channel about me, called me a C word, and outed my abusive situation. I confided in her. So to me, there's no friendship if you can't confide in somebody. So that's the only time.
I've always found that strange that she got upset with Shannon because Shannon came on live and wanted to talk to Chantal. Chantal said things to her that got her alarmed and afraid for Chantal's welfare. She got upset with Shannon for coming on live because that was the only place she could reach Chantal. But getting upset with Shannon because of her talking about things that were allegedly going on. And yet this person, Foodie Beauty, had absolutely no problem getting online for hours and hours and hours and days and nights, dropping hints and giving clues and saying the things that Nader was doing to her and getting everybody concerned. Everybody was afraid for Chantal because everybody believed her BS. And that's exactly what it was. It was BS. I can look at this woman right now and tell you nothing happened to her. She just wanted to use that topic as a way to trauma bond with her audience, make them feel some kind of way about her, sympathize with her, and send her money. And that's exactly what happened.
Time I spoke out about her, you know, I didn't make a channel about her. I don't make a channel about anybody. This is a channel about me, which I'm very forever grateful, you know. Oh, you're not talking about me, Eva Carte? Oh, okay, sorry.
Anymore, it used to be where your channel was about you. Now it's a channel about sitting and eating and being unhealthy and raging about FFG. It's an indirect FFG reaction channel.
It wasn't really bad, but whole life was crazy. Yeah. Well. Oh, what did she say? Hold on. Oh. She said she's not like me, that kind of person. Whatever. Hi, Sharon. Well,
going back to Shannon for a minute, just one final thought. So she got mad at Shannon for being concerned for her at the same time that she got on YouTube and she was saying things that got other people concerned for her. So she was upset for a friend being concerned for her welfare, but coming online and putting everybody in position in the audience to where they were scared for her. So it's okay for your audience to be concerned for you and afraid for you, but it's not okay for a friend who actually knows you offline.
Berlin, I'm not like you either. So, what was I gonna say? But regardless of how I feel about her, like objectively, I still find that it's bad that Destiny's doing that. You know, I don't think that that's right to do. We're not like each other, Amberlyn and I. Yeah, I don't think she would like. I don't say anything bad about her either. Like, I don't say anything bad about her. You know, I don't think blocking Shannon was anything more than you trying to silence her to your audience. Y'all could have had a phone call and sorted it out. She's the one that immediately went to FFG. Anybody like who I have a problem with immediately goes to FFG. Like that to me reveals their character, and I just don't want to mess with these people. I don't trust them anymore. So to me, there's no point. There's no friendship anymore. Hi, Kitty Love.
That's okay because you've never been a true friend to anybody in your life. You're the kind of person, Chantal, you don't have friends. What you have are people that you associate with that you use for one purpose or another. Your purpose is to have those people around to do your bidding or to give you things or give you access to their resources. You're not about true friendship where you're around somebody because you enjoy their companionship and you've got something in common. It's about let me be around people that I want something from, or there's someone that can give me something.
You know, they're both in the wrong. Yeah, maybe. You know, hi Ava. I just don't think that it's like anyone's business what their personal business when they were together. The only reason I never did that to I never did that to Milan. I never did that to Pete. I never did that to anybody except for the chef shit because he deserved it. Like I was going through hell and
don't you sit there and lie to the audience. Don't you do that. Because I will sit here and correct you. I remember the live streams you did, going to the park, sitting in your car, talking all kinds of trash about Pete's away from the house. You deliberately waited until you were out of the house, at the park, in your car, on your phone, talking all kinds of mess about him. And that's someone you've known since high school. And he's always been your ride or die. And even though people have poked at him saying, hey, Pete's, dude, you want to make some money? All you got to do is just open up the floodgates. Give us all the dirty tea. We know you got it. And trust me, Chantal, he has a lot. He's known you for 17 years. He could make bank just telling us the truth about you, but he won't. For some reason, he won't. I think he's still very much in love with you and he's wanting you to come back. And he knows that if he opens your mouth about you, then that little hope that he's hanging on to is completely over. But you were talking mad trash about him. I'm sure you were talking mad trash about him to Natter, and then you go home to Pete's and talk trash about Natter to Pete's because you wanted both those men to fight over you. You like to be in the middle of the drama. You talk mad trash about everybody. I mean, here we are. It's 2023. You'll bring up people from your high school days and talk trash about them, even though they're not in the picture, because you're always living in the past.
I had you guys as an outlet. That was it. Like, if you're going to abuse somebody, it's going to be outed, plain and simple. That's it. So that's the only reason. But I'm not like that. I don't go and, like, um, just out people for no reason. It's weird. Flunky, yeah.
Chantal, I remember you doing live streams and talking trash about your VIBs. You get mad at somebody and you talk trash in your live streams or on your community post about your own VIBs, people that give you money. If it suits you, if it would make good content for your channel, if you're in the mood, you go after people. That's why you don't have as many people on your channel as you used to. You've driven people away. Before, you operated under the premise of, hey, if I lose some Beezers, more will come right behind and replace them. Well, those days are over. You don't have as many VIBs as you used to, hence the reason why you've got open chat going on right now. And I'm looking straight at the number of people watching you, 667. You can't even break 1,000 anymore.
Very resilient to receive all the hate. Hi, Angela. Come in. Thank you, God. I honestly, like I always say, I consider the source. Like, I realize now it's just miserable people with no life. Like, clearly, you know?
Oh, yeah, because you're the true picture of happiness right now. You're the big ball of sunshine for all of us. You're just showing us all up. Everybody bow down to Chantal. She's living the happy life that we're all jealous of. Okay, sure, whatever. Go with that.
The fraternity. It's like they run to join the fraternity. Yeah, I don't know. I thought these kind of cliques would end when you're an adult.
Why does she say it like that? It's cliques. Cliques, Chantal, not cliques. Cliques. You're supposed to be an English major, right? So why are you mispronouncing the word?
Hi, movie gal.
Cliques.
Hi, Julia. Come here. She's sleeping over there. Once in a while, gingerbread. I don't like Shannon's foul mouth. Yeah, she's talks very, very bad, very poorly. And like I said, like you're so busy up FFG's butt, and worrying about what I'm doing with my life. Yet she literally had, and she said this herself publicly, she literally had to send her kid to foster care because she couldn't take care of her.
Ma'am, don't be foul right now. Do not be foul. Do not speak on mothers and their children and their families. Leave them out of it. You want to be mad at Shannon? You want to be mad at FFG? Fine. Leave the kids out of it. That's the golden rule of YouTube. Leave the children alone. Leave the families alone. You're going low right now. I don't like it. I really don't like it. You're speaking on somebody else's child. No, ma'am. No, don't do that.
So maybe then work on your mental health and getting your life together instead of trying to destroy mine. Like, it's insane to me. Insane to me. Most adults are worse. That's shocking to me. I didn't realize that, Mean in her facial expressions. I know. Yeah. Dear God, you are huge. Oh, you're very observant, Muffin. Cornwall Corporation. Am I going back to Canada? Not anytime soon. Julia Gulia. Julia. Oh, sorry, Tracy. Let me see. Her whole life is out of control. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to come out with a pill formula for Ozempic. That would be so helpful because I hated the injections. You know?
See, Chantal, long ago, for those who are not aware, who've not been part of the foodieverse for long, Chantal tried to find a shortcut to losing weight. And as I understand it, Smee did the Ozempic and, she lost a bit of weight. Ozempic is meant for diabetics, and one of the side effects can be weight loss, but it's not really meant strictly for weight loss. But you can lose a little bit of weight on Ozempic, but that's only if you exercise and you have a good diet, of which Chantal doesn't do either one of those things. So she did the Ozempic and she hated it because it interfered in her ability to eat what she wanted to eat. So she stopped. So she looked into weight loss surgery, which she would never qualify for because she wouldn't be able to go through the exams and lose weight and show that she was on the right path to getting herself together so she can get the surgery and it would be successful. She wanted to do the Ozempic. She failed off of that. Always looking for shortcuts. The only thing that worked with her losing weight is her doing the party favors. That's when she did lose a little bit of weight. And the difference in her face was significant. That's how I know that she actually did lose the weight, but she gained it all back. She got a very powerful problem with food, and it would take something equally as powerful, like therapy, to kind of fix the head issues so the body can start to heal itself.
Does Salah know what his good Muslim wife did for? I wasn't a good Muslim wife back then, so it doesn't matter. But nice try as always. That was like what, 20 years ago? Yeah, about 20 years ago.
Huh?
So I don't, what is that, Betty? Hash browns, yummy. Hi, Toriana. FFG is eggs on legs, exactly. Some of FFG's fans are turning on her for lying about BBJ. Good. Even if a few do. Cleeks. What is it, Madeline? Clicks or cleeks?
It's clicks.
You miss Canada beezing? I know you guys miss it. I know. And sometimes I see like old vlogs of, when I bought all those things at, where was it, Michael's? No, Winners. Remember the Halloween things, the Halloween tree? When I look back at some of the vlogs when I first moved into the villa, before I met the loser, and even when I was in the old apartment with the Milan, my place was always clean. My dishes were done.
You want to know why? Because Bibi was the one who did the cleaning. Bibi was the one who kept a clean house. That's why the house stayed clean, not because she cleaned.
Everything was, and then my depression got worse and worse as I, became addicted to harder drugs, got into all that abusive business. And then I just my depression got worse and worse and started neglecting myself more. And
I mean selective depression because that's what you had. It was selective. You were depressed when you wanted to complain about depression and bond with your audience over the wrong things. You didn't have true depression. It was selective. You could sit there and say to your audience, I'm depressed. And then 5 minutes after that, Nader would call and you jump right out of bed and go see him. So I don't think what was going on with you was true depression because people who are truly depressed can't do that.
everything around me, the cleanliness of my home. Sometimes I miss like the before those days, but overall I feel in a better place now and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm so happy with Salah. Like he's what I've been missing in life in a partner. He's like I don't know, he's just amazing. I did not miss Canada beezing. I was left traumatized every time he jumped in the car. I was biting my nails. Yeah, and people are like criticizing the way I was driving here. I drove fine.
You know what's sad, Chantal? You were with Bibi. Bibi was a good man. He was hardworking. He went to work every day. He cleaned the house. And at that time when you were with Bibi, your nails were always on point. You always had your nails done. You always had your makeup on, had your hair done. You were going places, you were doing things. That was the person that you were with a good man. Now you're with Salah and you're miserable and you don't care how you look. You use filters to disguise what's going on with you, even though we can clearly tell what's up with that. So the life that you have with Salah is better than the life you have with Bibi? Are you saying that because when you were with Bibi, you couldn't control him? He was an independent, hardworking man. And you're happy having a man around you that, to a certain degree, you can control. That's your idea of happiness. Well, enjoy that happiness, I guess. Happiness and misery all at the same time.
Fine. I got lost doesn't mean I drove bad. There's nothing in my video showing I was a bad driver at all. So, yeah, anxiety and depression is rough. Mental illness is very prevalent in like most of my family members, and you know, should I make oatmeal? Cereal. My favorite dance was you with that tart hat on that Kay made. Oh yeah, Kay's hats. I love them. Box Mountain happened before. Box Mountain, yeah. Well, I guess I was starting to. I'm not saying it was entirely, I'm not blaming my entire depressive episodes on that, but it definitely made it worse. And Box Mountain, yeah, those boxes were just like piling up. But other than the boxes and clutter, my house wasn't like dirty.
No, it was filthy. See, there are different levels of dirty. There's dirty, which is a little bit of mess. It's not that big of a deal. And then there's just straight out disgusting filth. You're filthy. Your house was filthy. Dirty is a few dirty dishes. Maybe you've got some dirty clothes on the floor. Dirty you can clean up in about an hour or two. Filthy would take you about a week. Moldy pots, fruit flies, mummified food in your bedroom, trash so thick on your bedroom floor, you literally took a garden rake and raked it up. You had your family members come over and clean your room, clean your house, which is embarrassing. You're in your 30s and you're still having your mommy clean your bedroom? Are you serious? Are you joking? Disgusting rotting food in the fridge so bad you can smell the rot when the fridge is closed. Dirty litter boxes, bags of trash piled up on the balcony outside that sat there for months. That's not dirt, Foodie. That's filth. That's straight up disgusting filth.
So, wants to wear your skin so bad. It's creepy and weird. Like, it's disgusting. Unnerving. Like, that's another thing. When I think of going to Canada, like, FFG's ponytail looks like glisten in the rain like a nose hair after a sneeze. Ew! What? Oh my gosh, babe, that's gross. A nose hair after a sneeze.
Okay, this right here, this person sending a super chat. It just scrolled right by. They sent a super chat. This is exactly what she wants. Remember what I said, y'all? She does the open chats because she wants people to be mad at her and send her money. And it doesn't matter what you say to Chantal. No matter what insults you throw at this woman, it does not matter to her. She is shameless. She does not care. You could say the most awful thing to her, and inside of her head, she's laughing about it because you just gave her money. You're doing what she wants you to do.
Daisy Saturn, hi. Oh, my house was getting to be a hoarder house. No. Hi, Mimi. Didn't you have cat poop on your carpet floors?
Yep, sure
Sometimes,
did.
okay, sometimes BBJ would poop on the floor for what she's always been like this. Like, she'll go in the box, but sometimes she would hide poop. Like, at least she never peed on the floor. Oh my gosh, thank God. She, you know,
You know what? We know now that BBJ had a severe UTI to the point where she was peeing pure blood. Now, a cat will pee on the floor when they're stressed out, when they're sick, and when the litter box is dirty. We know the litter boxes were dirty. But now we know why she was peeing on the floor. It could have been because she had that UTI and she was in a lot of pain.
things that like look comfortable and like she could hide and poop in, and I wouldn't find it forever. Like one time she pooped in the back of my green screen. When do I check the back of my green screen?
Now, if a cat's doing that, that's abnormal because a cat's normal instinct is to bury their poop. That's what they instinctually know to go to the litter box. And she wasn't a feral cat from the outside. She was house trained. So for a cat to go outside the litter box like that, something is seriously wrong. I've had different cats in my life and they always went in the litter box. And a cat will go in litter and bury its poop because it's an instinct thing. They bury their poop to keep from predators knowing where they are. So they're burying their scents. So if a cat is doing its business somewhere else, something is seriously wrong.
And the house was so big and the AC was always low, so I never smelt anything. But when I did see the poop, I would pick it up. I mean, come on. But yeah, sometimes I just didn't.
I don't see how that's possible. How can you be a pet owner and have your pet defecate anywhere in the house and not know it? Because it does stink. And cat urine, it's got a smell to it. It does. And it's very, very strong. Cat urine has an ammonia smell to it. And if it builds up, it's powerful. How could you not know where they were going in the house, Chantal?
Didn't feel like tidying, like the picture of her with all the cat food on the floor. It was fresh cat food, but I couldn't bend over all the way to put it neatly in the bowl, so I just spilled everywhere. And she looked at me like, "What the f- is wrong with you?" So yeah, it could have been cleaner for sure. I was going through a lot of problems and depression, and snot bubble works too. Sometimes her ponytail's very dry. Remember, your mama says it's dry. She has good intentions.
Oh no. FFG says it smells like shark. I guess she's talking about the Beezer spray. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible.
Are you kidding? Yeah, right. Intentions of using the cat, like the cat to for clout. BBJ tried to bury FFG in the litter box. She was a weird cat sometimes. The KFC in the drawer, how did that happen?
It's funny how she talks about BBJ being weird and having quirky habits, but she doesn't have any quirky habits now, does she? And isn't it strange how she's also said that BBJ was old and putting out this vibe of she's close to death, but it's been 3 months. BBJ is fine. She's healthy. So I guess she wasn't close to death like you say she was, huh, Chantal?
Did I just one day was at my desk and then I just all of us like on the iMac and then just opened my drawer and said, "Oh, there's KFC here." Yeah, that's I think exactly how it happened. Ew. It was like it was.
Just imagine that, y'all. I don't want to make anybody grossed out, but just imagine it, please. Just imagine the smells in that house. So we've got the cats doing their business where they can do it because the litter boxes are dirty and the litter boxes, I'm sure, did not smell very nice. Then we've got rotting food in the fridge. We've got bags of garbage on the balcony. We've got mummified food up in her room. We've got fast food containers, leftover food containers. I remember she bought, was it paneer? She had like a fast food, a few of them in her room that the food was just so nasty and festering that it was actually bubbling. Ugh. Like all those smells combined together. Oh my God. Like the toxic.
It wasn't moist. It was like dry. It was like dehydrated KFC. It's a perfect oval, like a circle that had its two sides gently compressed by a thigh master. Babe, your insults are freaking weird and funny. The food on the floor was definitely giving hoarder vibes. Oh yeah, that was like, yeah, that got bad for sure. It got really bad sometimes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Please get the medication Ozempic. I did have it before, GA girl. Wheelchairs. Yeah, but I don't know how you can have good intentions. Like I'm gonna save the cat from euthanasia when she literally euthanized her own animals. How does that make any sense?
You can't use that anymore, Chantal. Stop trying to push that button. It no longer works. You pushed it too much. It's not going to affect Frenchie anymore, so you might as well stop.
Like wheelchair use. Oh, those wheelchairs. I used to order a wheelchair. I couldn't sleep without them at one point. Like I had to have some kind of like edible at some point. So to have nothing now forever is crazy. The hypocrisy. Oh, the back scratcher, yeah. The broom sweeping of the rug. Like, I don't know. But I would order like online and they would just leave it in my mailbox and I would go down and get it. Salty cheese, stinky salty cheese. No, she legit smelled like an ashtray and like cheap laundry detergent. A little bit of cheap laundry detergent. She was going to a fashion show, so she probably washed her one and only Adidas outfit for the occasion.
Not you talking about people wearing one outfit. When we saw you in Canada, you take one outfit and wear it for a week or 2 weeks at a time without changing it, Chantal.
Hi, Louise. FFG cares more about your animals, your friend, and your life. Yeah, you're right, Mimi. It's very well said. You made me laugh a lot over the years. She wanted to impress you. That's all that I hope to do to you guys is make you laugh. She said you smell good. Now she says differently. Exactly, Gingerbread. I heard her say that. FFG uses people hate for you to scam them out of their money. Yeah, Leonie, it's exactly what happens. Exactly. Because people will even say, let's give her super chats. It makes Chantal mad. No, it doesn't. I don't watch her stream, so I don't even care. I don't even see.
What? You don't watch her streams? But yet you will literally come online and live and talk about the things that happen in her streams, the things that she says. But so how would you know what was said unless you were watching? Sometimes she will do a stream and then directly after her stream, you'll start one up and you'll talk about the things that she just discussed. So you're watching. Just go ahead and admit it. You watch FFG.
See how much she gets. And I don't care. Like, you're the one wasting.
Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Your pocket watch everybody. Everybody. You've even made remarks about her reacting to somebody else. Oh, look, you got X amount of views. How would you know that unless you're watching? And why do you care if she reacts to somebody else? Why does that bother you? You complain if she reacts to you. You complain if she reacts to somebody else. Make up your mind, Chantal.
Wasting your money at attempting to make me angry. Like, at the end of the day, I'm going to live my life and whatever. I don't know how that's supposed to make me angry. Like her getting money. Like I have money. We have money, so who cares? After she went to your fashion.
Yeah, and look what you're having to do to get it. Look at what you have to do to get that money, Foodie. You have to hurt yourself. You're doing content you have no business doing. Look at what you've had to do to make the money on YouTube, coming on camera, being half naked, showing us your naughty bits that we did not ask to see or want to see, doing the most outrageous things, being completely zonked out of your mind on party favors, putting yourself out there in every way. And for what? You can't even justify it. You can even say, hey, yeah, I acted the clown. I acted the fool. But look, I got a house. I got a car. I got a retirement fund. You can't say none of that. You did all of that for what? Just to have money to eat and to spend on men that don't care about you. Sad.
Fashion show that little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. Thank you, Chef, for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. She got followers and subs and a lot of money from the cat art. Exactly. Exploiting it at its finest. How many?
Her channel was big before that began. So I don't know what you're talking about. Her channel was sizable before the whole thing with BBJ. So what you just said is a complete lie. Isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Any foodie beauty videos? SJM said you smell good too. Yeah, exactly. Did Breezy put out today? I think 4 or 5. So pathetic. Oh my god. Like if you take a whole view of their channel, it looks so obsessed. Hot tea, yeah, they do taste a bit different. The pistachios, they're very fresh, yeah. Oh, he's gone missing, Golden Girl? She's obsessed with you, babe, just like she wants to be your toilet. Ew! Well, I could arrange that. No, I'm kidding. No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Is it Karen? Yeah, I know. Dude, when you talked about driving the day, everyone on the road were buttholes, and like some old lady pointed a banana at you and cussed in French while crossing the road, I died. Keena Bear. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I've been told off by some weird pedestrians, I gotta say. One drunk woman at the Shepherds of Good Hope threw her whole liquor cup at me. Like, I don't miss that. Chef Saltbaker. You should put a picture of Effigy at the bottom of the toilet. If you stop talking about her incessantly, maybe she wouldn't have so much to say about you. No, she'll still have so much to say. She'll invent things. Do you go to the avenues? Hello. You know what? We have not been to the avenues yet. We have to do mall tours. We've only been to the Al Coot and 360. Honestly, the Al Coot Mall is gorgeous. Like the fountains and everything are so nice. That's the thing. Now she's gonna make a video about it. It's really never-ending circle. Yeah, I know, Naomi. I'm just here like doing mukbangs, you know, living my life, and I really don't know what's so interesting about that, but I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing people talk about us. I mean, it is publicity in a way. Pretty sure between SJ.
And there it was. There it is. She just said it. You know, they're looking for publicity. They're looking for promotion. She's got to find a way to have people keep talking about her. And I remember back in the day when her and Amber were getting regular press from the reaction channels. Like the reaction channels were all over both of them. Now people have slacked off from talking about Amber because she's just gotten boring. And so is Chantal. It just seems like both ladies, they just haven't gotten it through their heads that their heydays are both over. And they're just skating on the vapors of what's left over. Like she's not evolving with her content nor herself. She's sticking with the same old, and there's nothing different here. It's the same thing every single day, every single time. Mukbangs back to back to back to back. Talking about the same subjects on her live, back to back to back. It just, like, how many times can you talk about the same stuff before you reach a point where your tongue gets tired of saying the same things and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. She doesn't want to evolve. She wants to sit in the same corner and talk about the same subjects and eat and expect to make a big bunch of money off of it.
Jim FFG, he's the honest one. I can't believe FFG seriously dedicated a whole channel and her own life to harassing someone minding their own business and with mental health issues. Yeah, exactly. Or harassing me for being fat when she's literally obese. Like, yeah, new day sleeper because of the heat. Exactly. But I hate it. I don't like it because the sun is nice, but it's so hot. But the beaches are nice during the day, you know? So, but yes, the sleep pattern is messed up because of the heat during the day, but also because a lot of my fan base is awake, like online more when it's really late here. So it's weird. Malls are boring. Yeah, but the
Y'all give me a second. I want to show you something that's going to make you smile. Let me stop the screen right here. Allow me to show you this. Allow me to show you. This will make you smile, I promise. Y'all ready? You want to see just how hot it is there? Take a look at that. Look at that. Now remember, Chantal is someone that she does not like extreme heat. She's from Canada. Look at the temperatures all week. 113, 112, 113, 112, 112, 112, 114 on Monday, 114. And she's talking about going out and doing things. Precisely how are you going to make that happen, Chantal? Even at night, you're looking at 90, 91 degrees. I could deal with that just fine. You, not so much. She wanted a hot girl summer. Well, she's got it, just not in the way she planned. But let's go back to Miss Foodie Beauty. 114, 112 degrees. I love that for her. I really do. Let her fry.
The malls here are crazy. And I could go shopping and we could eat something. Yeah, we should do that before I start my diet Friday.
You are not going outside in 112 degree heat. No, you are not. No, you ain't. I've only dealt with heat that hot once in my life. And that was when I was moving to Washington. And I had to drive from Cali to Washington. Had to stop over in Sacramento, and it was 114 degrees outside. And let me tell you, you open the car door and the heat hits you in the face. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, this is too much. You're like, whoa, like it literally hits you in the face. And remember, I'm smaller than Chantal. How would she deal with it? You know, she's very heat sensitive, our girl. And she's going to go outside and do things? Oh, no, she ain't. Nope.
Hi, Tuna Cat. Any publicity is good publicity. Yeah. The extra large Burger King. Girl, you're a celebrity. People devote Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and Discords about you. Your trolls are your biggest fans. That's weird. Yeah, you're right, though. There is a lot of talk about me online. Most of it not good, but whatever. Who cares?
What good could we say about you? Name something that we could say while we're praising you and you're doing something worth praising. I'll wait. Anything? Nothing? No? Tell me something that you do that we can praise you for, because I can't think of a single doggone thing. I got nothing.
It's not like she's 120 pounds without addictions or skeletons in the closet. Exactly. They love to react to people with issues, but those reaction channels allegedly care about mental health. Yeah, right. And I heard on Yo Mama's stream her being like, remember a long time ago, she's like, she gave my number to an abuser when I was an abuse victim. You a victim shamed me for the whole entire time I was with that loser. So shut your mouth, okay? I don't even want to hear that.
There's a difference. Frenchie actually went through severe DV. She was a victim. You're just someone that you claim to be a victim and you never were. You wanted to use that subject to make money, and you made a lot of money during that arc when nothing happened to you. And I will die on the hill thinking that way, because there's so many things about what you said then and the way you behave that just don't add up. The math ain't freaking mathin'. I'm so scared of him, you said. I need a safe word, you said. But yet you could go hang out with him in a motel room. You went through so many things, but you had no problem getting online and telling complete strangers what was going on. And that's something a real DV victim cannot do, will not do. Those are just two things that I find very strange about your story, about what happened then, Foodie. So, real victim that actually went through DV versus someone who's a complete phony and a fake. And the fact that you use that to make money is disgusting. The fact that you lied is disgusting. The fact that you triggered people talking about those things is disgusting.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. It's not normal sleeping during the day. I hated when my husband was a shift worker. Oh, shift work is hard. We could go to the Sheen store. Weird sleep patterns do add to mental health issues, yes. Brain cells come and go, but FFG cells live forever underground. Her brain cells, yeah. All the zombies. That's why we call them zombies, babe. Hi, Aha, budget. I miss Aha. Babe, do they have Aha sparkling water here? They have Hershey pie. I don't know if they do here, Scapegoat. You're Carolina, yeah, right. They don't give a rat's ass about mental health, yeah. And celebrity juicer is definitely not helping with shortness of breath, I know. Yeah, Mimi. 12 intense sessions. Yeah, Salah's in the chat. Chef Salpik. Would you not succeed in her diet not by the hairs on her chinny chin chins? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna say that every time. Thank you. I hate the way she does her S's, like hips, like exactly like a snake. Seaside tour when? Yeah, not my boyfriend, my husband. Someone's like, he's your boyfriend. My husband's in the chat. Yeah, my breathing is worse a lot, yeah. So, I'll probably stay on for another 15 minutes, maybe. We'll see. We have a lot to do to prepare for Eid. We have some shopping to do, so maybe I'll do a shopping vlog. We haven't done a lot of things on the couples channel in so long, so Really, Naomi?
Well, what exactly can the two of you do? I mean, given the fact that you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, you don't feel good when you do go out, it's extremely hot outside. What can you do as a couple if there's blazing temperatures outside and you're very heat sensitive?
Fake news.
I mean, there's a way to work around it. You guys could easily do stuff inside as a couple, but that would mean that you'd actually have to be into each other. There'd have to be some chemistry, of which there is none. So there's ways to work around it, but he's not that into you. So that wouldn't work.
.com. When a girl has a ponytail, hey, what do you call that hairstyle? Ponytail? It really complements your horse face. Horse face. Her face is like a dumpling. No offense. No, I'm not water fasting. Haven't you seen any of the videos of me doing mukbangs and stuffing my face? Your husband a nerd like me? Not really. He's a cute nerd. When were you guys going to Everest?
Never.
Well, we have some other places to go first. I don't know. Even if I was in shape, would I like hiking that much? It's kind of boring. Like, just walking is boring to me. And there's a lot of trekking to get to Everest Base Camp. I wish someone could just take us and drop us there. Please quit Googling punchlines. Did you see FFG has your Yeah, I saw that, Caitlin. Somebody use some, who knows? But it's not like full to the brim, obviously, for spilling issues. She's proving herself to be obsessed with you. She copies and has to have everything you have.
You know, how long is this react? It is 1 hour and 32 minutes. And she's been talking about FFG the entire time. It isn't like she just covered her for 5 minutes and then moved on. She just can't stop talking about French Fry Girl the entire freaking stream. Frenchie's gonna love this. Absolutely love it.
Yep. She's dumb. Say it. Like, what's the big drama there? Like, what's the drama in her possibly having a baby and getting married? Like, who cares? Something else that, like, low life trolls won't get to do in life. And she really is not. She's not pregnant. Okay, chicken cutlet, but FFG's not a pathological liar. Please. Goodbye. Morons. Yes. Mm-hmm. Tell your sisters.
You know, I'm picking something up here. I'm picking up the fact that Chantal, she's starting to slow down. Like she's run out of things to say and she's run out of steam and she's just letting the meter run up and she's just struggling for things to talk about.
Beezer perfume is literally the best selling in my business. It's super nice, knock on wood. And the reason FF Gun doesn't like it is because she never used perfume in her life. Exactly. She's not used to things smelling nice. Yeah, looking into my family, like, what? Like, people look at pictures of my sister and say, oh, look, she looks pregnant. She's getting, like, you're disgusting people. Like, honestly, this affects nobody but your own self. Like, if you have to spend your days obsessing over someone else, that's your own undoing. Like, honestly, nobody lives their life this way who's wholesome and normal. They are entitled to privacy, exactly. Yeah, she's a crazed, obsessed weirdo. Yeah, I know.
And yet you feel free to attack mothers and their children whenever you want.
But yeah, his business does well enough, you know, like, so I don't know, like, why people care. Yeah, I have not.
I don't believe that Salah has a business. I mean, for him to have a business, he would have to spend a lot of time away from Chantal, and she would have to let go of the leash that she's got around his neck and let him just be free and go places and talk to people and do things. And she's not willing to do that. She does not like the men in her life being independent. She would never allow that because then they could look at her and say, I don't need you anymore. I'm standing on my own. I don't need you. Go away. It's already happened to her once with Bibi. And if you notice, after Bibi, she's never gone after or been with any other man that had something going on for him. Just not her jam. After Bibi, she strictly went after guys that were hurting financially. And she used that to her advantage because she wanted to be in control.
Not been to Sephora, Zoe. No. I used to blow like $500 a pop at like Sephora. And now I just like I don't care enough about makeup, I don't think. Like I never want to do a full face. Number one, it would melt off. So it'd be a waste of money. Two, $500 is like a week or more, like 2 weeks of hotel in a foreign country. Like some countries are extremely cheap to travel to. Um, so that's like $500 could go towards on my face, or it could go towards like travel, So I'm trying to like my priorities have shifted a bit with shopping. So
Yeah, and the priority is Salah. Got to make sure he's got those expensive toys. So you got to cut corners somewhere. I remember you spoiling the crap out of Natter. And you always made sure to buy the expensive, healthy groceries from Farm Boy. Where else did she go? I forget that other place she went to. But she would spend hundreds of dollars on Natter. And he was eating extremely well. He got steaks, he got lobster, he got all that good food. And what was Chantal eating? The cheapest junk imaginable. In order to afford buying him all that stuff and taking him on the shopping sprees and taking him to the hotels and motels, she had to cut corners somewhere. So, in order to be able to do all that for him, she would just suffice with doing little trips to Starbucks and Burger King. And here we are again. In order for her to buy all the expensive things for Salah, she has to eat cheap junk and be happy with it.
but I could definitely go in and just do it's haram. Yeah, it technically, I guess, but I don't know. You're still beautiful without makeup. Thank you. Blaming the victim is gross mentality. Yeah, they're all gross mentality. But you know what? I don't want any of those 4,000 people who are hateful like that anywhere near my space, anyways. So,
Oh, you big liar. When have you ever cared if people hated you or they loved you? You don't care about love or hate, Chantal. You care about how much money you make on YouTube. You don't care if somebody hates you and sends you money or if they love you and send you money. You just care if the money is sent and it arrives in your hand and you can do what you want to do with it, which is usually something bad. I mean, even now, 2023, you're still kicking the hornet's nest. You're still getting people angry and you're opening up your chat to maybe make some extra money off of controversy and hate. The tactic has not changed, and the person behind the tactic has also not changed.
so you can have them all. People who smoke cigarettes long term lose their sense of smell. I love to try the Beezer spray. I love sandalwood and oud. Yes, there's a lot of oud and amber, and we'll try to make some sprays for you guys to ship out. Your Beezers don't go out of their way to look into your family. Why would non-Beezers do it? I know. It's actually very disgusting and weird. Um, do more in the way of exercise, but we'll see. You moved back home for the snow. How to play GTA 5? Oh my gosh, babe. We have so much to do. We have to organize everything. We have to go shopping and organize. We have to do some shopping for Eid.
I seriously doubt she's going to go shopping with Salah. 112, 114 degrees outside. You think Chantal's going to step outside her front door? Oh no. She'll just tell Salah to go buy stuff. She'll make him go out in the heat. She's not going to go out there.
Especially before the stores get packed. It's one of the biggest holidays. So it's also the time when people are doing Hajj. Millions of Muslims do a pilgrimage to Mecca, where they retrace the steps of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and also the journey of Ibrahim and Ismail, peace be upon them. So every Muslim is expected to do a Hajj at some point in their life. I'm not a perfect Muslim. I'm still working on a lot of teachings, like, getting my anger under control and improving myself as well. But eventually, someday, we will do Hajj. Single white female. I had one of her zombies saved to me before. Begged. Like, it's who cares? Like,
I'm okay. So where are we? Like 38 minutes in, and she's still talking about FFG.
who cares where they're bought? It doesn't matter. Like, honestly, I'll tell you right now. Like I said this in a video. He could pick me up random weeds, and if they're done with love, that's all that matters, Yeah, jealousy's ugly. Are you a submissive wife?
No.
No.
She's too much of a control freak to be submissive.
I mean, I respect my husband and I take care of the home and, our little family here. I don't know. But he doesn't I don't know what you mean by that. Gas station flour. Who cares? What the haters would accuse me of, being manipulative. That's exactly.
Look at the title of her live, A Good Wholesome Bees. So this is a good wholesome bees, Chantal. First of all, beezing is not wholesome. Beezing means misbehaving. And you spent the entire life complaining about French fry girls, so that's wholesome? This is your idea of family entertainment? Okay.
Chantal, lazim learn Arabic mushkila. Mu mushkila adi. Anyways, I don't like being a piece of crap back to these people, because at the end of the day, I feel just like...
Oh, yes, you do. You've got an anger problem and you can't let it all out where you are. You're dying to let it out, but you just can't. I don't like getting mad at these people, but yet you go out of your way to make yourself mad.
Like them. And I feel like, God's disappointed, and I feel... I don't believe she has a man. Honestly, I get the vibe she doesn't even like men. Yeah, Numi, good point. Good point. I'd take Peter over her any day. What if he changes his mind about you? You know what? And here's the thing. I just go with the flow. That's how I managed to somewhat stay...
Wait a minute. I got to go over that part just one more time.
Anyways, I don't like being a piece of crap back to these people, because at the end of the day, I feel just like them. And I feel like, God's disappointed, and I feel... I don't believe she has a man. Honestly, I get the vibe she doesn't even like men. Yeah, Numi, good point. Good point. I'd take Peter over her.
So now we're having a debate on somebody's sexual orientation, Chantal? Is that what we're doing? When during Pride Week you were claiming to be bisexual, and then you said, I'm going to go after women and all that. First of all, a person's sexual orientation is strictly for them, and it does not matter whether someone is a woman liking a woman, a man liking a man, if they're transgendered, if they are whatever they are, gender fluid, whatever pronoun they use. What does it matter? Why is that a topic of conversation? It doesn't matter if she likes men or not. What does it matter to you?
any day. What if he changes his mind about you? You know what? And here's the thing. I just go with the flow. That's how I manage to somewhat stay positive. How I manage to stay positive about crappy things that happen to me in life. Um, I expect things to go wrong. Um, I don't expect things to go wrong with my marriage, but if they do for some reason, I ride the wave, you know? I ride the waves. I'm not going to live with what if this something terrible happens? Yeah, I do overall stay positive, sad big bird, I'd say. You know, sometimes I lash out and defend myself and
Okay, you know what? She's talking in circles again. But that's a constant in the Chantal universe. This one talking in circles again and again and again. It's a broken record that just needs to be thrown away. But yet she won't throw it away. She'll take it out of the trash and dust it off and put it back on the record player. And it keeps skipping over certain portions with that awful static, but yet she won't throw it away. And I'm done with this. Like, we're talking in circles. I can't take any more. But hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. And if you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I'm going to close this out by playing the ambiance intro that I made. And that way you guys can decompress and relax and enjoy. So please enjoy this couple of minutes for relaxing and decompressing from everything aggravating that is foodie beauty. So everyone have a good night. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.